it's Mark Thomas Tabbies. I am in Lethbridge, Alberta, Canada. I'm going to go down by the river and hopefully take a little hike. I'll bring you guys along with. Here on business. We'll talk to you soon. Bye. So it took me a little bit to find a parking space. There's all kinds of houses and stuff around this little park area. I will be to the top of I'm going down a little hill right now, and then I'm going to be up on top of a little rise. When I get to there, I'm going to turn the camera around and show the little river valley where I'm going to be walking, and should be very nice. So I will get back to you in just a second. So this is where I'm going to do a little hiking for a couple hours. It's river bottom, some bike trails on the ridges. There's a golf course off that way, right down near the river. And I'm going to see what I can see. I'll bring you guys along for the ride. See ya. It's a whole lot different environment than what I'm used to. I'm not sure how bad the wind noise is. It's quite windy through this little valley. But it's very steep inclines. Kind of a dry, arid, I don't know, kind of grasslands type of deal. Down here in the bottom of the river, or of the valley, you know, it's greener and looks like there might be a little stream or something there. I'll find out for sure when I get down there. But it is a nice experience. So I'm gonna do some hiking and looking around, take some photos. Hopefully I'll include quite a few of the photos, I'm hoping. And we'll go from there. It's definitely hot today. Local temp is 30 degrees Celsius. I don't know how to convert that right now, so I'll put in the notes or on the screen or something when I get to that point. I will do the conversion to Fahrenheit. So it is definitely very steep. So considering I started way up there and I'm almost down to the bottom. Okay, I'm down on one of the bottom tracks. Looks like somebody made a cool little bridge or something over here, so I want to go check that out. It is definitely windy. Well, it looks like it might be somebody's little fort. Probably some local kids or something made a fort. Look like cottonwood trees down here. just stab myself with a stick in the leg. Yep, somebody just made a little fort. Oh. Got a bench over here and a fire pit. Oh, fire pit's down there. So it's in the side of a little gully between the two hills. Be a nice little private spot to camp and have a campfire. Kind of cool. So I'll bring you back in a little while. Well, that's something new for me to see on a hike. Cactus. 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 Little cactuses. Definitely not in Kansas anymore. I should say in Michigan, but you know the old saying. Very cool. Wanted to bring you along for this challenge. A little bit of a river, or creek, or whatever you want to call it. The beaver been working through here, chewing up these cottonwoods, getting bark and stuff. Looks like he's got a bit of a dam over here. They've put a small bridge, kind of crude, over here. And it's chained onto the thing, so when the waters come through it can't float away. But you can see the dam right here, and I am going to go across this little creek because I am trying to get up on this side so I can get some better views of the river. And there we are, we're across. Here we go back up. I've been looking for rattlesnakes and snakes in general as I'm walking because I'm not familiar with this area and it is a dry, kind of arid area with cactuses like I showed. So I'm not sure if they have an issue in Alberta, Canada with rattlesnakes or if they even come this far north. So, oh well. I will get some more footage. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye. Down here is where I just crossed that little creek or river. You can see another dam right here and how much drier this part of the river is because of the beaver dam. The other side, that's a golf course. The beautiful bluffs. See how much further I can get into this park. Getting tired already. It's only been a little over a mile. A lot of ups and downs. Not the type of hiking I'm used to. Sure, the wind noise is horrible. But if you look back over here on that ridge where you see the pine trees, that's where my car's parked, way back over there. and it doesn't look like a long distance, but this was quite a hike. You can see the train trestle bridge across the river and stuff down there. I'm gonna try and get a better picture of that before I leave. Back up higher again. I'm gonna walk over here a little bit and see if there's a good shot of the cliffs. I guess I'll bring you along. Like I said, I'm still watching for snakes and stuff because I don't know. Very cool. Oh, I thought I had it on picture. Oh well. Depth of these crevices and stuff just does not translate well to the camera, I don't think. Maybe it will when I see it on the bigger screen, but it's just amazing to me. A whole different environment than what I am used to. Higher elevation too. It's harder for me to breathe. Like you saw in the beginning of this clip, the guy just rode by on a mountain bike, and I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. Not a chance in hell. But I'm gonna go up a little further in the height, up this way, and then I'll take a look at my map and see if I have to go back the same way or if I can take a different route. So, very cool. This is another new thing for me. As far as I know, that's a type of sage. So, there's all kinds of them, little bushes of them, all over through here. Very fragrant. I hope it shows up on the camera, but a lot of these trees through here all have chicken wire wrapped around them to keep the beavers from chewing them down. All the cottonwoods. This is the last little stand of trees through here, and I guess they're trying to protect them from the beaver. Kind of funny. Look how dry the side channel is, up or down from where the beaver dam is. That's the beaver dam right through there. You see a little water back past it, a few little splotches through here, but after that, it's gone. And beaver is completely dammed up this little side spur of the river. Kind of neat. Down there is the trees that have the chicken wire wrapped around them. Okay, back to hiking. Deez away. That's got to be the biggest cottonwood I've ever seen. The base of that thing is huge. It says Heritage Tree, Plains Cottonwood. It's just humongous. And it's wrapped in chicken wire too to keep the beavers off of it. Now it's a nice packed gravel biking path, and a lot of sagebrush around. The smell is incredible. There's that tree from a little bit further away. So I'm gonna walk down here and get next to the main part of the river, and then I'm gonna see what I need to do to start heading back towards the car. So far I've done about 2.5 miles, so by the time I get back to the car, it should be between 4 and 5.5, somewhere in there. Depends on how much I repeat or if I take another section of the trail. If I repeat, I'll be closer to 5, but very, very cool. Got wild asparagus growing here on the side of the trail. Looks like somebody's been harvesting a few pieces. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 more good spears that have come up a little bit. And that's very cool. I'm down near the river now. I am actually in what would be the floodplain area. You can see by all the wood that's piled up against the other trees. When the spring rains and floods come through, it all piles up in these bends around around the river. So there's willows and all kinds of good stuff through here. And I'm almost down next to the river itself. Probably walk out down there a little bit, and I'll show you that when I get there. Before you expect me to tell you, I don't know the name of the river. I'll have to look on the map and I'll put it in the notes. Golf courses up in there again. Making my way back to the car. This is a little bridge they have in over a little side creek. Ooh, there's a deer. I don't know if you can see it. It's watching me watching it. That's the first wild animal other than the birds and stuff I've seen here. Looks like a whitetail, smaller ears, so that's why I would say it's a whitetail instead of a muley. So, very cool. Well, I'm going to see if she'll let me get a picture of her. And like I said, I'm making my way back to the car. And I'll shoot a little bit more footage. But other than that, I'm Guess I'm pretty well, yeah, who am I kidding? I'm going to shoot a lot more footage. I'll talk to you guys soon. So, I'm still making my way back to the car. I'm in a deep valley and trying to get to my car without doing too many backtracks. So I almost wonder if when I get done with this it will have been better to backtrack. But I guess I'll find out. So, like I said, it's a pretty deep valley. So, sides are probably at least 100 foot taller than I am right now, or 100 foot up from where I am. So, I am walking on an improved, like a bike trail right now, but I'm about to go onto the dirt bike trails so I can try and get back to my car. So, keep you in the loop. See ya. Get up to. I gotta go down into that valley. I gotta follow that trail back up. I just have to find a trail to get me down because I'm on an opposite hill. When I was shooting video earlier, I was over there showing all the bluffs and stuff along the edge of the river. It's a pretty area. Definitely a different environment than what I'm used to. At least there's a breeze though. I'm melting though. I'm getting some good color. Probably gonna be burned pretty bad by the time I get done. So, away I go. Well, I found a trail. It's pretty steep. It's gonna be interesting. So, I'll bring you along for a little of it, but I need to be ready to catch myself if I fall. So I'm gonna have to put my phone away. It is far steeper than it looks. Okay, now it's getting steeper, so I'm gonna have to let you guys go. I'll show you from the bottom when I get down there, back up the hill. Okay, this is what I just went down. Go up through here, go up there, there, and then all the way up to there. Now, I'm down here. I need to go up this, follow that ridge all the way up, and all the way over. Here we go. I'm about halfway back to the car. I started down here to where I am now. I still have to go up that, down again, back up again, down again, and then back up to the car. Okay, I'm back in the car. I've got the AC cranked. I did 4.5 miles, roughly. It was 4.44. It is a ton of elevation changes, beautiful area. The name of the river is Old Man River. I'm not making it up, that's the name. And I was in, let's see, Bottler Bottom Park. I'll show you where I was. So this is the area of the park I was. When I took the time lapse and was down at the river base, I was right here on this little island. That's the golf course I was talking about, and I was hiking all through here and then back up. I'm right up here in a subdivision is where I'm parked. So Lethbridge, this Old Man River, Botterlil Bottom Park. The Bottoms is what I guess the locals were calling it. So, great hike. Thanks for coming along. See you guys later.